Tomorrow has potential to be an extremely dangerous severe weather day as the Storm Prediction Center has issued a moderate risk of severe weather, which is driven by a risk of tornadoes. Along with that, damaging winds and hail will also be a concern. More of that is coming right up. Alright, let's start with this. We have a moderate risk of severe weather for tomorrow, November 29th. Today is November 28th. And this is our current day 2 outlook. As you can see, the moderate risk does include Bartlett, Tennessee, South Haven, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, Collierville, Tennessee, and Germantown, Tennessee. It also does include Memphis, Yazoo City, Tupelo, all of these areas. All these high population centers this does include. And this is driven by a 15% significant chance, or just outlook for tornadoes. That means in the 10 and 15% chance areas, there's a 10% chance or greater probability of an EF2 plus tornado or a strong tornado. We also have a threat for damaging winds of bad weather, and we could be seeing a few strong, long-tracked, very destructive tornadoes tomorrow. And if you're in both, all these risk areas, but more specifically the enhanced and moderate risk, you need to be able to get to shelter if you're under a warning, or if your area gets warned, because these are going to be, I believe, moving pretty fast. I heard 80 miles an hour. These would be very fast moving storms, so you won't have a ton of time to be moving to your safe place. So please get to a safe area if your area is put under a tornado warning tomorrow. Here's what the radar could look like. This is the HRRR 18Z run, and this is our simulated reflectivity mode. And as you can see here, around 15Z, this is 10 a.m., to about 17Z, we could be seeing some showers and a few storms as early convection. And we think we really see our first supercell, or just storm in general, at around 18Z. That is around 1 p.m. Central Time. And we really start to see a lot of these supercells forming by around OZ, which is around 7 p.m. 5 to 7 p.m. is really when we're about to be seeing a lot of this bad weather. That's when it's going to start to form. That's when these storms are going to start to initiate, and then they're just going to continue to strengthen. And I think right now, in this time frame, 04Z, that is around 11 p.m., I think we're going to be seeing a lot of bad weather all throughout the night. But I think our prime time for tornadoes is going to be from 6 to 10 p.m. From Arkansas to Mississippi, possibly into Alabama, but I'm not convinced. I think right here, we're going to see a lot of bad weather in the northern Mississippi area, the Arklamas area, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi. Because look at all these supercells. They have rotation, and we're seeing rotation on them, even on the models. We're seeing a lot of rotation, and all of the parameters are in place for some pretty bad weather. So again, please be in your safe place tomorrow if your area is issued a warning. And here's our STP, our significant tornado parameter. Basically, all of the parameters put into 1 to tell us, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are our likelihoods, or what are the chances of seeing a strong, significant tornado. So, again, already in the Arklamas area, or in the Louisiana area more specifically, we're seeing values up to 7.2, I think that is, or 9.1. These are just spotty areas, though. Overall, our area, roughly, as a whole, we're going to be seeing areas around the 7 range. I think that's going to be our most common area. We're just going to be seeing a lot of 7s and 6s in our STPs. But that's just basically saying we're going to be seeing a lot of tornadoes and possibly a few strong, long-tracked ones, as the SPC states. So, HRRR states that around 01Z, or 8 p.m., is going to be our largest time for tornadoes, and then we'll start to see a damaging wind threat. That's mainly going to be what our threat is into Alabama and on the East Coast, but from this area right here, that's going to be a tornado threat. So, again, please have a safety plan in place for tomorrow. Very strong. So we have a lot of ingredients in place for a lot of bad weather. And that's just overall just saying, please have a safety plan for tomorrow. Be in a safe place if your area is under a warning. And if you know anyone that is in these areas, please tell them now that this is coming because many are unaware. So please just get the word out. I unfortunately will not be able to stream tomorrow. However, I will link Ryan Hall y'all's channel in the description and Nate Snyder's. They both provide absolutely amazing coverage, so I will link them in the description. But otherwise, that's all I have to say for today. Just please be aware and please stay safe tomorrow.